All Century 21 real estate offices are independently owned and operated.
This is the Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate. Good morning. I'm Jackie Ruddy, broker, in with my husband, who's for the second week in a row calling in from an undisclosed location. Pat Devaney, how are you?
Good morning. Very good. How are you doing today, Jackie?
Excellent.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. And this is legit because I didn't see you this morning.
Yes, you did not see me this morning and nor last week. So how are you feeling?
I'm okay.
You're under the weather, right?
Yeah, I'm getting better. Getting back.
All right. We have with us for the second week in a row, Tony Amendolaro, owner of Crystal Clear Springwater Company.
Hello. How are you guys?
Thanks for rejoining us. We appreciate your time.
We had so much fun last time.
We're going to have more fun today. We are here every Saturday at 11 a.m. and Sunday at 11:30 a.m., where we cover many real estate topics. We have a full-time real estate office with many exceptional realtors. We have been guiding, assisting, and advising clients in real estate matters for 50 years.
Wow, 50 years. Oh, my goodness.
50 plus years now.
Wow, it is. During the week, feel free to email us with any questions you have at questions@jruddy.com. That's questions@jruddy.com. Or you can give us a call at 570-344-6724. And when you go to jruddy.com, either on the mobile app or on the desktop, click on the webcam tab. It's across the top, and you'll get a live view of Dunmore Corners and see what's going on.
View
a nice view of the sun. The sun comes right up in the middle of the picture, too, but I'm not up at, 5:30 in the morning when the sun comes up. So.
View our listings, search the MLS listings, and listen to archive radio shows by going to mobile-friendly jruddy.com, jruddy.com, and on the radio show tab, we also have all the popular podcast apps that we feature our Real Estate Roundtable on, so check that out as well. We are a quality service award-winning office continuously year after year. That's a Century 21 award. Our clients rate us and give us high ratings in performance, satisfaction, and recommendations. So we're very proud of that Century 21 Quality Service Award. And don't forget about social media. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, and Pinterest. Okay. Tony Amendolaro, owner of Crystal Clear Spring Water. You're a delivery company.
Yes,
you travel far and wide. Could you just tell me where you're located, please, how long you've been in business, and what regions you serve?
We are at 622 East Drinker Street in Dunmore, right up from Holy Cross and across the street, a couple blocks up. We've been in business for 25 years. We deliver just houses and businesses far and wide, from Carbondale down to Kingston, and we're family based. We just it's so funny to say that we get along with all of our customers so much. Like just the holiday season just passed, and you can't. It's amazing to think of all the phone calls that were placed by me and to me from and to customers, just saying, "Hey, Tone, Merry Christmas." Like we're not just this business that doesn't get to know you. We carry. All right, let me put it this way: we carry dog treats in every one of our trucks because the dogs wait for us to come with the water and bring the dog treat. And when we run out of milk bones, the dog will look at you like, "Don't you dare leave water if you're not leaving a bone." I'm telling you right now.
So you even get to know the pets. That's great.
Every single one of them. I'm serious about that.
Well, last week we talked about all the benefits of why people should choose to sign up for bottled water delivery to their home or business. It saves money. It saves time. It's healthier. Mm-hmm. It's fresh and pure. It tastes better, right? Convenient. Also, you just brought up support the local community. I think that should be probably number one. If we by supporting our small businesses, which you are, we put money back into the local community and we help the community thrive.
It's amazing that so many people don't understand or realize how important that lifeblood, that heartbeat is in a small town community as opposed to big corporations. And I get it that you go on Amazon and you buy stuff cheaper and it's 25% off. But if you can go down to the local pizza guy and buy a pizza from him and he has more money to go get his car washed, and the guy that owns the car wash has more money to go and take his wife out to the movies. And that's the lifeblood of a community. And being in Dunmore forever. My parents were in business for 40 years and I'm in business for 25. It's so important to just keep putting money back into the community, and we always
support local businesses.
Yes.
So not only is water delivery convenient, it's very affordable for most budgets. We talked about that last week, so that's the win-win. And it can be delivered as frequent or as little as desired.
Oh my God! Yeah. We communicate, via an envelope on the empty jugs if you need more or less, or you can call, of course, it's the delivery schedule. It varies between a 2-week and a 3-week cycle, depending on geographic areas. But and we were talking about the benefits with the minerals and
okay. So let me ask you a question.
Sure.
There are benefits to spring water, and there's minerals contained in spring water. What's the difference between spring water and mineral water?
It's mineral water is infused with minerals. You have to want the minerals. Spring water is just a natural product. That's the best way to say it. It's just a natural product.
So nothing's added.
Nothing.
But
nothing
the mineral water, there's minerals that are added.
I'm not. I really, to be honest with you, I'm not that well versed on mineral water. I know that there's so many. Did you ever go in a store now? There's more water than there is anything else. There's all the different kinds of watermelon water and everything else. And Maron, you know what I mean? Like it's just drink water. Just drink water. It's been curing the hiccups for 100 years. So it's just a good product. And there's no one that's ever going to say, the different opinions vary about what's good for you health-wise, taking vitamins or doing this. But no doctor is ever going to say that drinking water, pure water, is not good for you.
All right, so
should you drink every day?
Well, the recommendation we always hear is 8-ounce glasses. Okay, that's what we hear. Now, do you have to line up 8 glasses of water every morning and stare at them and go, you've got to be kidding me, and then, you got to stay close to the bathroom and everything else. I think a lot of that we get in food, and if you have a bowl of cereal with the milk, there's water, and part of milk is water, of course. So yes, 8-ounce glasses. I think if you have a couple of 16.9 ounce, which is a half a liter, which is your typical bottle that you buy in a store, a couple of them a day, yes, stay hydrated. But I think the major thing, and this is important, okay, it might be kind of weird to talk about on the radio, but gauge the color of your urine. Okay, if it's too concentrated and too dark, you're not hydrated. If it's very clear and like I said, this is weird to talk about, but that will let you know. It's a wonderful barometer of how hydrated you are. Is the color of your urine. So, but the thing is this: have a cooler in your house. You'll drink more water. I promise you. And you'll be healthier.
So spring water is known to balance the pH of our body.
For sure.
It can get out of whack because we're drinking coffees and teas and whatever else we're drinking, Monster drinks, energy drinks, coffees, and like those sophisticated coffee drinks and juices and soda.
Yep. The pH of water is the pH of your body, 7. It's what your body's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be coffee and soda and everything else. It's supposed to be. We're based on water. We're water people. You know, we're mostly water.
Okay. So, what minerals are in spring water?
Just about everything. I'm telling you, if people
it's a
are
natural source of these minerals.
Yes. And you know what? I welcome people. If you would like a computer printout and you have an afternoon off to read all the minerals that are trace elements in pure spring water. Now, whether it be, crystal clear, Fox Ledge, Poland Springs, whoever, it's all, if it's a pure spring water product, you're going to find these trace minerals in them. But we were just talking before, there's gold. There's gold in spring water. Okay, trace elements of gold. So, not a whole lot, but but yeah, there's tons of benefits as far as the minerals and everything that's in spring water. Yep, for
calcium, potassium, sodium, magnesium.
Not as much sodium. No, there's no salt in spring water. It's not a sodium. Thank God, because we don't need any more salt. Have a water with your French fries and you'll have enough sodium.
Is there any way to ensure the spring water's quality?
Yes, of course. Absolutely. You know what? Like we were saying before, we handle for a company called Fox Ledge, which is based in Pleasant Mount up near Honesdale, and they test their water hourly. It's insane how much they test their water. And when you buy a product off of a shelf, I hate to say this like this, but in a big box store, you don't know where that water came from. You don't know who tested it. If you call us and you say, I want a printout, I want to know when it was tested last. I want to know there's a date stamp on every single 5-gallon jug of water. There's a date stamp on the neck of the jug every time it's bottled. So you can tell exactly what time and what day that bottle of water was filled.
And check out the source. As you mentioned last week, that's really important. And you taught me something last week. So give that to me again.
It has to be bottled at the source. In other words, if you grab a small bottle of water and look and spin it around, and it has to say source, but they use acronyms. And the acronym might be BMWS. And you're like, okay, BMWS. Well, that stands for Buffalo Municipal Water Supply. So that's coming out of the tap in Buffalo, New York. If it says bottled at the source at Fox Ledge Spring Water, Pleasant Mount, PA, then you know it came out of the ground there and it went into the jug there. And it's so important. That's huge. It's so big. It really is.
So if they test every hour.
Yes.
Is there a way, do consumers get these reports or?
They could. I mean, it's not something, if
they wanted.
Of course.
All right.
Yeah.
So somebody could check that out.
Yes.
All right. So to be honest, you mentioned you go to the store, you buy the water in the bottles, right? So to be honest, if I'm going to be completely honest, price usually determines my choice.
Yeah.
So when the case of water is on sale, for $2.99, $3.99, that's when I...
Three for 10 and Jackie's in.
Yeah, I'm in.
But you know what? It's kind of a give and take because you can go to, if I could say, a Rite Aid and buy Poland Spring water when it's on sale for $3.99 a case. Okay, and Poland Spring's great water, by the way. I'm not, they're wonderful, wonderful water. They've been in business since the Civil War. Okay, honest to God, but. it's going to be your obligation to spin that bottle around. Now, if it's Poland Spring or whatever, it's a good source. But if you're buying bargain water for $2 a case, it's your job to spin the bottle around and look at the source. It's your job.
Because you think you're drinking water,
right?
Fresh water,
Absolutely.
A good water, quality water, and you may not be.
Yeah, you think, God, this came off a glacier yesterday, and nah, it didn't,
Oh my. Okay, there's a lot to think about, and it's water.
Tons, and it's water, right?
I really haven't thought about it this much.
I know.
Ever.
All right, now you were also talking about the water coolers.
Yes.
When we were off air, that some of these coolers, there's different quality to the coolers.
Some
of them could be junk.
Some of them are, and I'm sorry to say that we live in such a throwaway society today that, and what we just mentioned about price dictates. Okay, so you see a cooler for $39 and you're like, oh yeah, we always wanted a cooler. Here's the $39. And you know what?
This is a great price.
Right.
How could we pass this up?
Honest to God.
Possibly pass this up.
Well, it's like buying a bad pair of shoes, okay? They're just going to, 3 months from now, the shoes are going to be gone. The cooler's going to be on the curb. Buy a good cooler. And you know what? You're going to spend a little bit more, but $100, okay, is the average price for a decent cooler. So you're in for $100, and then you're in for $20 a month to have water delivered to your house. And what else are you spending money on in your life that's going to matter as much as that? That's my question. You know what I mean? That's the point of everything. What do you buy? And, God forbid, I don't want to talk about people but what are cigarettes today? Like $8 a pack, and I'm sorry, I've never smoked a cigarette in my life, I'm not talking bad about people that do, but you can buy spring water if you can buy, right? I mean, it's an easy deal.
Tony,
do you sell the coolers?
I do, but I tell people all the time, I'm in the water business. Okay, I'll sell you a cooler, and I'll be glad to. But if you research, you can probably do a little better than me. Like it's so funny. And if I could say this, like I deliver a 5-gallon jug of water for $6 to your door. At Lowe's right now, I think it's $8.95, and you have to go pick it up. Okay, so I've got them beat on the water, but every now and then Lowe's, and giving them credit, will sell Primo coolers, which is the company I handle for $30 cheaper than I buy them for. Gabish, you know what I mean? So I tell people that you can shop around for a cooler, that one-time purchase, as long as you buy quality, and then I'll bring you the water at a very fair price, and we'll get along great. Well, you know what we try to do? We try to be the voice of information in the water industry and we talked about this last week, that when you call, you have to press 1 for this and 2 for that. We talk to people and we say, okay, if you don't understand the water deal, talk to me. I will spend the time, if it's a half an hour, because I'm going to have you as a lifelong customer, and that means the world to us.
Can we have your phone number, please?
347-0558. Obviously, 570-347-0558. Call anytime.
Tony Amendolaro, owner of Crystal Clear Spring Water Company. Before I head towards a break, I'd like to announce that we have Marie Ann Duffy Mates, who's joined our office. She's a lifelong resident of Scranton. Marie Ann knows the value of living in northeastern Pennsylvania. She and her husband, Rich, raised their sons in northeast PA. A 20-year tenure at the Bank of America gave Marie Ann experience in assisting customers from all 50 states and many corners of the globe. She now says she looks forward to helping clients find a home. She appreciates the excitement and anticipation of purchasing a first home, moving to a larger location, finding a place to grow a business, or to sell a home to get to the next place in life. Marie-Ann said it will be an honor to assist everyone in our corner of the state and a pleasure to work on their behalf. And we welcome Marie-Ann to our real estate family. We're so glad she joined us. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to the Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21, Jack Ruddy Real Estate on 94.3 FM The Talker. We'll be right back.
Who are Century 21 agents? They're high-tech gizmo-packing problem solvers with an appetite for getting things done. They know the best places to buy a home, to sell a home, and to find antiques, if you're into that kind of thing. They're weatherproof, foolproof, and proof positive that smart people doing good work can make big things happen for great folks like you. Oh, and there's one nearby. This is who they are. This is what they do. Century 21 agents. Smarter, bolder, faster. Each office is independently owned and operated.
Hi, this is Jackie Ruddy from Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate. Is real estate on your mind? It's on ours 24/7. Whether you're buying, selling, investing, or in need of an appraisal, you have questions, we have answers.
Thinking of buying or selling a house and have questions? Tune in to the Real Estate Roundtable hosted by locally owned and operated Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate on Saturday mornings at 11 and Sunday mornings at 11:30.
Call 570-344-6724 or visit jruddy.com. That's JRUDDY.com. We're back with more Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate on 94.3 FM The Talker. I'm Jackie Ruddy, broker, and with Pat Devaney, my husband, fellow realtor.
And we're back for a little
And
bit
we're
different.
back. Yes, we're going to take out the show with some predictions about the real estate market in 2022. I'll also provide information on the 2021 year-end statistics, and we're going to look at things.
I bet you it was good.
Yes, it was. And so the 2021 sales reached the highest level real estate sales in 15 years. That's how 2021 ended, and that's nationwide, of course. My company's up. We well surpassed my goal for last year, and we're very happy. We finished in the top 10 in the Greater Scranton.
Top 10 what? The top 10?
Offices in the Greater Scranton Board of Realtors. We're always in the top 10. We're a leading company and a Quality Service Award-winning office, as you know. So
yes,
what?
I do.
All right. So what are the experts predicting for 2022? They say that many of them feel that the 2022 is going to shape up to be the highest real estate sales in 16 years. So they feel that the strong housing market is going to continue.
Really?
Yes, they do. Now, one expects the housing market to normalize, but
Right.
most of them feel that the low-end inventory is going to remain, and it's going to be lower than the pre-pandemic levels. There's going to still be a seller's market. A lot of them think that not only will the interest rates rise, but also the average sales price will go up. Rents will continue to go up. Some believe big cities will surge again. So there was a big exodus from the cities during COVID, and they feel that that's going to rebound. Mortgage rates, they're predicting, are going to rise. So at the end of 2021, and I really stay away from giving actual numbers, but at the end of 2021, you could find a mortgage with, say, a 3% interest rate. And so they're predicting that they're going to go up between 3.6% and 3.7% by year end.
That's still pretty low historically. I remember when we got our house, it was it was 5%, and that's only 13 years ago.
Still very affordable. The difference would be, on a $250,000 house at the end of 2021, a 30-year fixed mortgage at 3%, monthly mortgage, and the principal and interest would be like, say, $1,051 compared to 3.7 or 3.6%. You're probably looking at $100 difference in your principal and interest a month.
Okay.
Still very affordable.
Yes,
But
it's not a huge jump.
buy when interest rates are low.
Absolutely.
Don't wait for these prices to come down because it doesn't look like home prices are going to come down. And so that's what they're predicting, that we're going to still see very low inventory. And, we don't know how Omicron is going to affect our spring market. And our inventory is very, very low. Here's the Greater Scranton Board of Realtors MLS statistics for single-family homes in all areas that we served. Absorption rate is a measure of how many months worth of homes we currently have on the market. It's less than 2 months.
Wow, that's really short.
It's we have one of our agents that has 15 either cash or pre-approved buyers cannot find a house. We really
I know somebody who's looking down in Jersey who is looking for something in a certain place, and there's nothing available.
It's insane.
And they're cash buyers, too.
Insane.
It is.
Median list price is $182,700. Median sales price is $177,850. Both are up from the prior year. Sold listings in 2021. We finished the year at 8.5% more homes sold, single-family homes, pending.
Than 2020?
Correct.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Active listings on the market is down. At the end of the year was down from the previous year by almost 8%.
Well, they're down because they're sold as soon as they go up.
New listings hitting the market last year in 2021 was 3.5% higher than the year before. So we have to continue getting new listings. And so, we have to see what happens here. But we do have pre-qualified buyers, pre-approved buyers ready to act. They want these scorned buyers of last year are going to be back on track. There's a prediction that millennials, the first-time home buyers, are going to want to enter the market. A lot of these experts predict that the building will continue, new home starts will continue to improve. Rents will keep rising. I mentioned that. And the multifamily sector will be pandemic proof. There's so many changes that have happened in that side of real estate. It's amazing how they've taken off. Before COVID, we couldn't give them away.
That's the truth. You'd have multi-units, they would just sit around, and now they're going like hotcakes.
So NAR, that's the National Association of Realtors, chief economist Lawrence Yun, he talks about inflation and the impact that that's going to have on everybody. Now, I know that you and Patrick, not so much me, engage in conversations about cryptocurrency. So,
yes, we do.
Yes. Many investors, such as you and Patrick, are also engaging in that to hedge against inflation. But our chief economist at NAR says he's skeptical.
Yes, and you know what it is? If you look at it's all demographics. The younger people are much more optimistic about it. And then you get guys like me who are just like, wow, what are you buying? And you're really buying nothing. It's just supply and demand. So I think of it more as a gamble, or speculation. But some people look at it as real investing. I don't know. It's tricky.
Yeah, it's more than I care to think or know about. It's very complicated to me. But Lawrence Yun suggests clients would do much better investing in real estate. Decade after decade, real estate has been a good hedge against inflation. So why not, right? This is our business.
Something tangible, something you can touch and see and feel. I mean, I like that a lot.
Right. So let's see what 2022 brings, but it's not going to be as crazy as the last 2 years, but it's still going to be good. So hold on, and hopefully everybody has a good year. Real estate's been good to us the last 2 years, so we're looking to have a great 2022 as we've just finished the first month, so we have 11 more to go.
I think we'll be just fine.
Okay, we're out of time. Thanks for joining the Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate on 94.3 FM The Talker. We'll be back next Saturday at 11 a.m. and Sunday at 11:30 a.m. Have a great week.